gratitude is such an important tool and such a powerful tool that we have. And it's free. It's free. You could do it all the time. You can constantly use that tool to improve your energy, to improve things around you, to improve your mindset, to improve your outlook. So why not use it? Hello, and thank you for joining our podcast, Hope to Recharge, a show that is designed to bring hope, inspiration, motivation, and some practical tips to those that are battling depression and anxiety, and to those that are supporting loved ones that are going through the journey in this difficult time of depression and anxiety. I'm here to tell you, you are not alone, and we will live beyond depression and anxiety. We will share our stories, one story at a time. In a world of mental health, together is better. I'm your host, Matana. Thank you for tuning in. Hello, and thank you for joining me here on Hope to Recharge. It's Thursday, Attitude of Gratitude. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for coming here again. Thank you for sending me feedback. Thank you for enlightening me. Thank you for giving me inspiration on other stories. For all of you that contacted me asking to be on my show, thank you for being a part of this project of breaking the stigma. Thank you for living out loud. Thank you for sharing your stories and inspiring the world. And I'm just thinking how far the world came when it comes to stigma. And between 5 years ago and today, it's came such a long way. So it's giving me so much hope that in the next 5 years, it's going to do a huge jump in the scope of awareness and support and conversation. And medicine came such a long way, and awareness came such a long way, and empathy came such a long way. So we're really making a difference. So every story, one story at a time, we're getting it done. And thank you all, really thank you all for walking alongside me with this project that is so important to me. And the more I do it, the more I realize how necessary it is. When I started thinking about making this podcast, it was a little bit of a fantasy of me sharing my story and hoping to give inspiration for others to share their story and break that stiffness around the topic. What I didn't realize was how much pain is really out there, how many people are really suffering. It's almost every family has someone that is suffering with some kind of a mental illness, and by us coming together and sharing and motivating others to speak out loud and to look for help, we're saving lives. We're really saving lives. We're saving lives of that person, of their relationships. If they have kids, their parents, maybe their job where they're working. So by you listening, by you helping me, by you sending me ideas, by you motivating me with your comments, by you joining my community on Facebook, every single one of you is making a dent in this big monster topic of depression, anxiety, mental health awareness, and breaking the stigma. Today's gratitude work and appreciation is going to two people that really helped me through my healing process, and I interviewed them both this week. And by interviewing them both, I went down memory lane. Actually, I interviewed 3 people this week. Oh, actually, no. Last week I interviewed my husband, and this week I interviewed my psychiatrist and my energy. He doesn't like when I call him my healer, but I call him my healer, but he's really my holistic guide. I don't know why he doesn't like when I call him my healer, but because he doesn't heal, but he helps me heal. He taps into my energy. We balance my energy, and going back with them in the episodes and reliving my experience with them way back in the day, years ago, gave me so much gratitude that I'm doing better today. I came such a long way with so much help from the community, from my family, from medicine, from different courses I took. And I suddenly felt an abundance, an extreme abundance of gratitude for how far I came and how lucky I was that I was able to hold on to a tiny little string of hope, really a tiny little string of hope when I was so depleted. And I had these amazing humans that came through my life and helped me. And while I was talking to them on the podcast in the episode, things that I forgot about came up in the episode. And I'm like, wow, this was really, I'm talking about it now, but going back into it and reliving it is a whole different experience. I want to give an idea, and I think I tapped into this once before, but when we feel that we need to bring some positive energy into our lives, some gratitude just leads to abundance, a tremendous amount of abundance. And the more you practice it, I talked about this before, the more you practice gratitude, the more you see gratitude, and it's just a ripple effect. And then it brings abundance, and then suddenly things just unfold in the most crazy ways that are unexpected. And then you get used to it, and then you just start smiling because you know that this is what's going to happen from gratitude. But one of the things that I do when I feel depleted, or when I feel like I'm tapped out and I'm just exhausted, but I know that I need to bring back the positive energy, I go either to an album or to my journal or to my phone with all the pictures and videos, and I start scanning through it. Or either I read my journal, or I scan through my phone or videos, and you start remembering things that puts a smile on your face. Now, granted, you might also see things that will put tears in your eyes from sadness, but I guarantee you that if you go into your journal, you'll probably see more positive than negative. And if you go into your phone, videos, photos, you'll probably see a lot of things. Go back 2-3 years, go back 10 years, and just sift through, and suddenly your heart will burst with joy. Just will burst with joy. Now, I'm not saying in the 5 years you won't find things that will make you sad, but maybe you'll have gratitude of how you overcame those sad times, or maybe you'll have gratitude how you don't have that in your life anymore. But you'll definitely find something to be grateful for. You definitely will. And if you don't, that means you're depleted and you really need a boost. You really need a boost. So sometimes it's a conversation with a friend. Sometimes it's just a walk outside and seeing something beautiful. Sometimes it's watching a movie. Sometimes it's just watching a YouTube TED Talk, and you could say, find me TED Talk, inspirational TED Talks or inspirational videos, and you're going to find something that can inspire you to find gratitude for what you are going through now and or what you went through in the past, and you'll come to center. So when I feel depleted, I go to my phone, or I go to YouTube and I look for an inspirational thought, or I go to my journal and I look back. So I either look back to my sad times and I see how far I came, or I look into my good times and I feel an abundance of gratitude. Gratitude is such an important tool and such a powerful tool that we have, and it's free. It's free. You could do it all the time. You can constantly use that tool to improve your energy, to improve things around you, to improve your mindset, to improve your outlook. So why not use it? You have nothing to lose, nothing to lose by using the tool of gratitude. I lost my bracelet in London, my gratitude bracelet in London, the one that says my word. I think I mentioned it last time. And I feel a little bit lopsided without it. I ordered another one. I had one bracelet that says fill your attitude with gratitude. And then I had another one that says my word, my intention is gratitude. And I lost that in London. I took it off in the bathroom and I left it there. And I was so upset. And I really felt like it was my constant reminder. It was like a watch reminding me to be on time. So this was reminding me to really be grateful. Whenever I looked down on my hand, I smiled and I was grateful for a moment. So we need visual reminders. We need to come to center sometimes when life is hard. Find your visual reminder. Find what works for you to bring you back to center. Practice this as much as possible. I know I said this before, but I think it's so important, and it's not something that if we say it once, it gets old. It's important. So I'm dedicating this episode to my psychiatrist, Dr. Pauker, Dr. Samuel Parker, and to Brian Weiss, my healer, which he doesn't like that I call him my healer, but I'm calling it here because I don't know what else to call him. My spiritual guidance, maybe, my coach, my holistic coach, I'll call him to make him feel good. I am grateful for you in my life, that you came into my life in the right time. You helped me find my tools to heal. You believed in me and you gave me hope. Thank you for joining me here on Attitude of Gratitude. Please share your gratitude on our Hope to Recharge community on Facebook. You can also find us on Instagram, but it's my private account. But whenever I post this episode, you can always share your gratitude there or share it with your friends. You don't even have to share it with us. Share it with yourself. Share it on paper. Share it on your wall. Share it in your mind. Share it with your children. Share it with your parents. Share it with your brothers and sisters. Share it with your colleagues. Share it with someone. Bring that energy into the world. We need so much positive energy in the world, and every time we practice gratitude, we are bringing positive energy into our lives and into the world. So you're doing a great thing. Thank you for joining me here today. Hope all is good. And thank you again for being a part of this journey. Bye till next time. Thank you for joining us and taking the time to listen. I really appreciate it. Please hit the subscribe button so you can hear further episodes. If you are listening to us on iTunes, please leave feedback and ratings below. Let us know if there's any topic that you would like to hear from us in the future. Bye till next time.